Many thanks for staying with us on Core Digest. Today it's discussion time, and we're beginning with national security. Lawmakers summon President Buhari's Sikh service chiefs removal. Issue of national security. Everyone's concerned about it, and everyone really is talking about that. My guests on that program today, Samuel Adiola, a legal practitioner, and Chinedum Obioha, a public affairs analyst. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming around.
Once again, it's our pleasure.
Right, gentlemen, what do you make of the whole issue of security in our nation? Let's begin with you, Chinedum.
Yeah, just like the senators saying.
The House members of the House of Reps.
Yeah, okay, members. I think the senators also said something like that. I think there is problem in the land. We have lost confidence in this security apparatus in Nigeria because we cannot say who is in charge. Actually, let me give you one example. A soldier was allegedly killed in Benue, and before you know it, soldiers invaded a community and razed it down. But yet, these people are killing our citizens, fellow human beings in Benue, yet they have not been able to bring them to order. We are in a dire situation. We are suffering. A situation where the House of Rep has now passed vote of no confidence. It means we have lost interest, we have lost confidence, we don't have any security guiding us. So it's something very, very worrisome. I think I agree with them. We should think otherwise. But I'm worried because we are heading to a state of anarchy.
Well, lawmakers have resolved to summon President Buhari. Samuel.
To come and do what?
When lawmakers summon someone, was that person supposed to come do?
They summon alone. There's nobody they cannot summon.
So when they summon that individual, what is that individual supposed to go do?
They summon everybody. So I don't know why they are summoning him to come and do what. The fact remains that each and every one of them are failures.
Which
when
people are you referring to?
Failures at the doorstep of only one person. That means you are exonerating yourself from this government. What have they been doing? Yesterday, didn't you see the shenanigans of what they did? Dino jumped from trailer and he was admitted in the hospital. All of them shot the chambers. The purpose why they are elected into that place, and they went into the hospital to go and see only one person. And why thousands are being in the hospital from this same, let me even borrow from this same killing. They have not deemed it fit to shut down the chamber to go and see what is happening in Benue if they are so concerned. And they are summoning the president to come and do what? The fact remains that we have not got it right. And I pray that as we go in the next election, we will get it right.
What have we not gotten right?
If we have the right people at the helms of affairs in that National Assembly, all this bickering will make whoever that is not doing that which is right to sit right.
But it's not only in the National Assembly that people are elected. It's at every level, including the office of the president, the governor, and every other one.
Yes, everybody, including where this issue is happening. It is you that you may have forgotten that this is a typical example of what was happening in the days of Dariye in Plateau State. And that was why I have written to the president that the best you can do is to take cue from what Obasanjo did. This is not just ordinary issue of herdsmen. You can continue to shout at men for all I care. Do you understand? This is exactly what happened that period in the years Dariye was the governor of Plateau State. And immediately President Obasanjo, as he then was, declared state of emergency in that state. Everything died down.
So are you suggesting we declare state of emergency?
Exactly. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I'm asking for. And I'm sure the president was not oblivious of what is happening there. The shenanigans, the political harakiri that is leading to this. That's what I'm asking for. Because if you think that it's a child play, no, it's not. If you think that it is herdsmen, continue to mention herdsmen. I won't say more than that.
In Dariye's time,
yes.
In Joshua Dariye's time, what was the fate of citizens? Because the state of emergency was declared.
Of course, the fate of citizens was secured. Why are you looking for now? You want people to be secured. Yes, the fate was secure. the political shenanigans rotting away.
Recently, it wasn't even a state of emergency, but there was Operation the Python Dance somewhere in it's the Abia state now, and it was regarding the now proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. What was the fate of citizens in that state at that time?
As at the time, it's still on. It's still on.
But the dance isn't holding
the dancing, the Python dance you are talking about.
Yes,
the fate of citizens. What happened to the citizens? Did they touch the citizens? Was any citizen molested by the army?
But there were complaints from people. Where is that?
Let me
Which complaint would they want? Were they not the same people complaining when the high pub was shutting down the road and said nobody should go out? That they are declaring public holiday, even though in general public holiday you can choose to stay at home, you can also choose to go back to your shop.
Well,
but in the time of IPOP, everybody was shut down.
All right.
It is a declare that nobody should go out, even against your own will.
Well, let's hear from Chinelo.
You see, when he said that the citizens were not molested by the soldiers, I think it's far from being right. I am from that place. It happened that within that period I was at home. People were badly molested by soldiers. People were badly, evenly molested by soldiers. And like what he said, I seem to agree with him partially, because I remember what happened in Plateau State. Obasanjo took a bold step and dethroned the governor there.
That's it.
Dethroned.
The problem we have, you may not understand, but I have.
Even yesterday, before you asked this question, what was going on my mind was, had it been like this, a PDP state, a state of emergency would have been declared.